Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno on Monday says she will not resign. Sereno is reacting to calls from judges and Supreme Court employees who called on her to step down as Chief Justice during Monday's flag ceremony at the High Court. Sereno says, quote, "Allow me to explain the implications of resignation. If I resign, this means I am not standing by the rule of law." She adds, quote, "I did not start the trouble. As I said last week, why don't they want me to finish this? I haven't even started to give my side. If I resign, this will redound to having another victim." In a statement, the groups lament that the pending impeachment proceedings have put the entire judiciary in disrepute. They say, quote, "Chief Justice, let us not allow history to judge you as the first woman Chief Justice and the youngest at that to be removed from office." The House Committee on Justice last March 8 found that an impeachment complaint against Sereno had probable cause. The House is expected to vote on the complaint in May after it takes a 2-month break. The Senate is also in preparation mode for Sereno's impeachment trial. The impeachment court might convene in May, but the earliest time for the trial itself will likely be end of July, after the State of the Nation address. The House Committee on Suffrage, voting 14-2, approves proposals to postpone the Barangay and Kabataan elections originally set this May. In a second round of voting, the members 17-0 agree on the new date, the second Monday of October, which is October 8th. The proposed postponement comes as President Rodrigo Duterte's allies eye a plebiscite for a new charter. Should the committee vote be approved at plenary and passed into law, it would be the third time the village polls will be postponed. A new set of barangay officials were supposed to be elected on October 31, 2016, but it was postponed to October 23, 2017. Less than a month before the 2017 election, Duterte signed RA 10952, postponing it to May 2018. The election of the barangay-based Sangguniang Kabataan or Youth Councils has been postponed a few times as well since 2013. Duterte originally wanted to postpone barangay elections for fear that drug lords would fund candidates and eventually control the communities. Now, critics say Duterte's allies want the poll suspended so his administration's planned plebiscite on revising the constitution can piggyback on the exercise. The National Bureau of Investigation on Monday defends its flip-flopping on the cyberlibel complaint against Rappler. NBI Chief Dante Gueran says information that the complaint was dismissed was apparently prematurely disclosed.
Walang na-reverse. Because napagalaman ko lately na the matter of that supposed interview with the chief of CCD was only a casual giving of information on the matter that is not yet terminated. Hindi pa tapos po.
He was referring to NBI Cybercrime Division Chief Manuel Antonio Eduarte, who initially declared the case closed on February 22 after they found no basis. Eduarte said businessman Wilfredo Keng's complaint was transmitted to the NBI's Legal and Evaluation Service, which supposedly found that the 1-year prescriptive period for libel had already lapsed. When the complaint was forwarded to the DOJ, Eduarte backtracked on his earlier statements. Keng filed a cyber-libel complaint against Rappler over its story saying that Chief Justice Renato Corona used a vehicle owned by the businessman. Keng apparently filed a supplemental affidavit on February 28, saying that the prescriptive period for crimes falling under Section 4C4 of the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 is 15 years. On March 2, or just 2 days after Keng submitted his affidavit, the NBI recommended that the DOJ file a cyber-libel case against Rappler. Losing senatorial candidate turned presidential political advisor Francis Tolentino accuses detained Senator Laila De Lima of cheating in the 2016 elections. Tolentino claims a super server of Amazon.com from Seattle, Washington was used in the supposed cheating. The former MMDA chairperson, who was an independent candidate but campaigned with then-presidential candidate Rodrigo Duterte, says details of the alleged electoral fraud will be the content of Senator Tito Soto's privileged speech on the matter. Soto made his first one on March 5, where he alleged early transmission of votes and foreign access to election servers. Tolentino earlier filed an electoral protest against De Lima. He ranked 13th in the 2016 elections, while De Lima took the last Senate seat with the 12th highest number of votes based on the Commission on Elections tally. Tolentino and De Lima were supposed to be in the same slate in the 2016 elections. Tolentino was taken out of the Liberal Party's 2016 senatorial slate after he allegedly hired a sexy girls group to perform a lewd number at a political event. The Philippines again bags a record number of investments from overseas in 2017, although the growth is substantially lower than in 2016. The amount of foreign direct investments or FDIs coming into the Philippines reached a new all-time high at $10 billion in 2017, up by 21.4% compared to 2016 numbers. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas attributes the record high FDIs in 2017 to positive investor sentiment. The Philippines has been reporting record-breaking levels of foreign investment since 2013. But it was in 2017 when growth was substantially lower compared to 2016's 40.7%. BSP data showed this was partly because of the drop in FDIs coming into the country in December last year, down by 8.98% to $699 million, from $768 million in December 2016. The BSP says most of the investments came from the Netherlands, Singapore, the United States, Japan, and Hong Kong. These investments were largely in gas, steam and air conditioning supply, manufacturing, real estate, construction, and wholesale and retail trade.